Going to be talking about today. The topic we're going to be talking about is because all of us are single. Are you? I know these.
You don't know my life.
We
just single.
Oh, so we got two single
and
guys.
I'm single.
Hey, hit us up after the show if y'all want to, get that contact information. We doing a small little fee.
And I'm taking applications as well for my new team. So come on. Hold on, don't get him love on.
Okay, now let's talk about the drink that we made. It was my hit actually. I decided to do something that is, like I said, is good for guys and for girls. So I got the Jim Beam Tennessee Honey, and I mixed it with Coke. Very simple, very easy, smooth, and it's not fruity for like the guys. You like it?
She did a great job.
Thank you. I listen. Like I understand that men like men drinks, and I even got them in men cups. So we usually have girly cups.
Yeah, these are girl men.
What makes a man cup?
Would you like the cups that we have?
That's
like
not the topic of the day, so we're gonna talk about it another time.
Oh.
No, girl, he's trying to be a associate producer or something. I don't know. Fall back.
So anyway, let's talk about the topic of the day that we are going to be talking about today. We are all single, in our 30s, except for Randy. She's 29, and him too, right?
And
I don't know.
Oh, you guys are young. How old are you guys?
You trying to put me in my 30s?
How are you?
I'm in our 30s.
Ooh, people over 30 always want other people to be 30.
28.
Oh, okay.
Still
You
not
almost
bad.
30.
I'm 26.
Oh my God, that's why you act like this.
Got him!
You must be 13.
Wow.
There you go,
Look,
bro. God.
It looks like our two guy guests are having a little thing
13
with
going
Randy.
on 13.
They be hating on me, bro.
Make
So
sure
I don't
you
know
show
why
up.
though.
Randy, let me know if you need me, because you know I got your
I definitely
back.
handle this.
So
as
they,
well.
She got enough energy for
Let's
it.
bring it all in. Anywho, but no, they all are still single adults.
Yes.
And we are talking about dating in, especially in Atlanta, but just more in dating in 2016. My question to all of you, which is the basis of what this is in regards to, is do you believe the problem with dating is chivalry being dead or the lack of substance in a woman?
I'm going to let you answer that.
Do you want this answer now?
Whoever wants
No,
to
we want it
answer.
tomorrow.
See? 13 went on. But anyway, I think it varies. Like, it really depends on, to me, it's basically how somebody's raised.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Because in the past, to control or even have a say-so in their present, which in turn
That's very true.
Yeah,
which in turn alters their future. You know what I'm saying? So, like a lot of people these day and age, you meet people on social media. It's not a lot of people you meet in person. You know what I mean? Because so many people you meet in person have been through so much that you may be the blessing that you're doing today, and they just ignore you and keep it. You know what I'm saying?
So I have a question for you. Have you been online dating?
You said, have I done?
Yeah.
I've met people online, but it's like I'm real big on vibes. Like I do behavioral counseling and stuff like that. So
okay.
like I tell a lot about a person through even a text message. You know what I mean? How they send a
That's very
message,
true.
how they respond to a message.
When
You
they
can
can't
tell a lot
spell.
about a person. You know what I mean?
When they can't spell.
That is so attractive. When you texting me how you doing, why you
That's a
makes
text
perfect
language,
sense.
just like it is a language you have in person with somebody.
You're right.
You know,
So
all comes down to
it's all
communication.
vibes. Like, I'm a big
Communication and vibe.
communicator.
But what
obviously.
about me though? I'm not a really big phone person.
But you gotta. That's something you gotta say to somebody.
You talking about, you
know what I
have
mean?
to be
That's-
like, hey, you have
I'm
to
saying,
put that
but
out.
like
in front.
initially,
Yeah.
but like Dre said,
Initially,
though, you meet the person off of attraction, and then we exchange numbers. And I'm busy at work, so I'm looking down like, he texts me. But
This is what you could do. You could be like, hey, I'm at work, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sneak and text you, but like, keep
gonna be
texting.
dry.
It's gonna be like short texts, but like I'm happy I'm texting.
That's for like most
Or if you let them know you're gonna contact them later.
But listen,
Yes.
But one thing you should not do, I don't care whether you're the male or the female, is assume that they're not texting you back for whatever reason.
That is me.
That's
You know what
I would say, I'd be
'Cause
like,
it
so
will
you watching
ruin-
the
Oh,
game?
so
It not only
ignore me?
ruin relationships, it's gonna ruin your friendship before it could even get anything further. You know what I
you're
mean?
supposed to have a friendship.
Sometimes
first.
you may meet somebody who you were originally attracted to begin with. Like, I'm attracted to this person that you end up becoming best friends with, or even. But as an adult, that's something that you have to establish. Like, I met this person, I was attracted to him this way, but we may not be, relationship compatible.
That's very true.
But never assume like, they didn't text me back. They do. You can text me, right? and I can tell you, oh, babe, I'm on my way home from work. You text me, I look at the phone, get into a car accident. Now you texting me 1,000 times.
Oh my God.
You never know. You never know. It could be the biggest thing. It could be the biggest thing to the smallest thing.
To his defense,
But how are you gonna feel when you find out something tragic happened or even something small happened? I could have dropped my phone between the seat.
Oh, that's me.
I could have dropped my phone between the seat and can't get to it. Now you assume
But I
that.
would say this though. I would say this. I am like paranoid, like sometimes, like if you just like we say we like texting and like we get a good text, and then you just all of a sudden stop texting. I'm like, oh my God, something happened, like oh my God, like yo, you know what I'm saying?
He's just compassionate.
That's good though. That's caring.
Most men though.
Okay,
I think most men are like
say
that.
this. I don't
think most men are like that, man.
No, please open that up because you know what? As I'm hearing that, it sounds great, and I'm pretty sure like our viewers too are like, yeah, that sounds awesome. To even have a guy that is interested in your conversation and being attentive to him. But at the same token is I've had my feelings hurt doing that. And meeting a guy, legit. It wasn't on the social media stuff, but just meeting him. It was an attraction. Everything was good. And I'm all like, hey, what's up? I want to see you or whatever the case may be. And they don't have that type of response.
I agree. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So
like I am
a
like maybe
fear
like
of mine.
the lower percentile.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But I think it's probably because like, I am a communicator, like, you know what I'm saying? Like what I do,
that's what you
I communicate,
right.
I communicate with people on a daily basis. So like I hear a bunch of different things, like I analyze things a little bit different. So like I'm thinking like I always think of like 3 different ways to a response, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause
but the right way, the wrong way.
Hey, y'all, we
having a good conversation, right? I'm thinking 3 things gonna happen. I'm like, okay, maybe I said something, or maybe she started doing something, or maybe something happened. So I'm thinking of all the different ways. I'm like, well, so I don't know if it's good if it's the thing I said, or you know what I'm saying.
I do that.
See, that's so humble.
But that comes with maturity.
Yeah, and then I'm like,
at his age now, at 19 or 20, you don't think that way. You know what I'm saying?
19, 20, you
it's
like,
automatic.
where the hoes at?
But still, like she said, oh, I've been hurt. I had my feelings hurt doing that. It come with the territory. Yeah. That's something that you have to establish. Like, I met this person, I was attracted to him this way, but we may not be, relationship compatible.
That's very true.
Something happened, like, oh my God, like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
He's just compassionate.
That's good though. That's caring.
Most men though.
Okay,
I think most men are like
say
that.
this. I
don't think most men are like that, man.
No, please open that up because you know what? As I'm hearing that, it sounds great, and I'm pretty sure like our viewers too are like, yeah, that sounds awesome. To even have a guy that is interested in your conversation and being attentive to him. But at the same token is I've had my feelings hurt, and I'm all like, hey, what's up? I want to see you or whatever the case may be, and they don't have that type of response.
I agree. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So
like I am
a
like maybe
fear
like
of mine
the lower percentile.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But I think it's probably because like, I am a communicator, like, you know what I'm saying? Like what I do,
that's what you
I communicate,
right.
I communicate with people on a daily basis. So like I hear a bunch of different things, like I analyze things a little bit different. So like I'm thinking like I always think of like 3 different ways to response, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like
but the right way, the wrong way.
Hey, y'all, we gonna
having a good conversation, right? I'm thinking 3 things might happen. I'm like, okay, maybe I said something, or maybe she started doing something, or maybe something happened. So I'm thinking of all the different ways. I'm like, well, so I don't know if it's good if it's the thing I said, or you know what I'm saying.
I do that.
See, that's so humble.
But that comes with maturity.
Yeah, and then I'm like,
at his age now, at 19 or 20, you don't think that way. You know what I'm saying?
19, 20, you
it's
like, where the hoes at?
But still, like she said, oh, I've been hurt. I had my feelings hurt doing that. It come with the territory.
And I play wide receiver too, so you got 2 receivers. You know what I'm saying? Look at them.
Hey, ladies, go find some men that went to them schools. Okay?
It's like you gotta know, like, life. It's like a game. Relationship is a game.
Dating is
exactly.
a game.
Dating is a very big game.
You gotta know that you're gonna take a million losses before you even.
No,
listen. And that's the thing too, though. Like you gotta realize, like people like, oh, I don't want to waste my time. I mean, if you go through that, like it's like you
don't want to be bitter.
You're going through like you don't want to be bitter. Yeah, you really just you already going into the situation like negative. I'd rather you dive in head first and then like boom. But I would say like keep somewhat of a guard up. Like just think of the impossible of what might happen. Like you might be on some fuck shit. I ain't got time for it.
Well,
Yeah.
it's also a big thing. I think the biggest thing, like, and both you guys are making really good points, but the biggest thing is you have to find somebody who's in the same space as you. True. Because all this can be true, but if you find a man that's not in the same space that you are in, where that's what you want, he's not going to give that to you. And it's not maybe because of the fact that he's not into you. I'm not where you are. And that's the biggest thing you find dating now. And yes, I'm 30 years old, so I'm in the space now that I date people with a purpose. Like I'm not looking for Mr. Right today, but I want to date somebody that there's potential for it to go further later on. Like I don't go into it meeting him like I do go into it saying could I have a baby? Do you have any disease, any type of problems or anything wrong with you?
Do you have a 401k?
I mean, because I do be want to know that kind of stuff because if I have children with you, I don't, you know,
we need to know that.
I be asking questions like that, but that's where I'm at. So for you guys, I think it's very commendable that you're communicators because so many men are not.
They're not. So like I'm hearing
potential is a gift and a curse, though. It could be a gift and a curse. It's I can sell you a dream. Anybody can sell you a dream,
sadly.
but it's up to you to follow
honestly,
into
but
it.
that was Brittany's original question with the substance, and specifically because I asked Brittany about that when we were going to bring that up
today.
Yes.
For you being in Atlanta, I'm sure you understand what I say about the substance of a woman, and I'm sure it's everywhere, and not just you. But
it is a little prevalent here.
It's very different.
It's very acquired. It's very unique when you come to Atlanta and you meet people because it goes beyond just the like you know, like he was talking about the representative. It goes so deeper than that. People really lie about
exactly what I do. Like I don't something like, hey, you know how people like I'll be around people. Or like I'll see people that be like, oh, you know, I do this, I do that, boom, 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 boom.
Oh,
and I got this, you know, and it's like you really selling the dream and you trying to like put on the front. I'm like, yo, like, hey, I'm gonna come up, but I do. The first conversation I have, like, yo, I know what the stigma is here in Atlanta. Like, I know everybody raps, everybody does music, everybody does something entertainment wise. I was like, yo, I went to school, I was a mass communications major. I played college football. After I got done playing football, I went and played arena ball, then I came and I decided to use my degree. You know what I'm saying? I tell them what I do. You know what I'm saying? I like, yo, what my goals are. I was like, hey, I got, it's like, I wouldn't say potential, but like, I'll say, this is what I'm doing.
Does anybody have kids?
Very straightforward.
I don't have kids.
Okay,
Straightforward,
so
like, promise out. And that's part of being a communicator because if I live here, this and the third, it's like, you know what I'm saying?
A rundown, man.
They be like, damn, what you looking for?
No,
he's giving them that resume. Like, here you go.
It's not even, pretty much, it's
you
the
sound
front.
like you don't want nobody to waste your time and you don't want to waste nobody's time.
Yes. And that's it's all about
Time
what
is of
Brittany
the
says,
essence.
space.
Space. I'm just giving it up front. Hey, this is the rundown. Like, I don't know what you think. What do you expect?
I have a different outlook on
dating.
I do.
Yes.
And more so, you know, my ideal of when I meet a man is not necessarily saying, hey, am I going to marry him? I guess I'm looking for I'm looking for a best friend. I'm looking for that best friend, that relationship. I really don't want to be traditional. I don't want the white picket fence. I want a partner in life. And, you know, so with me in dating, I am very honest. I am very kind of like, hey, this is what I do. This is who I am. I let them know I'm a bitch. I'm spoiled, but I'm also very caring. I can be very fragile. I mean, because I have high hopes that when I'm meeting, you know, these guys, I'm talking to these guys, that when I'm being honest with them, they'll be honest with me. And what I've learned with dating is that no matter how honest I am with them, they still can lie. Yep. They still can put on that front. So, you know, especially with Atlanta, you know, you got to think about it. We go to red carpet events. We're doing, you know, all the ladies don't go to Fairbanks, Georgia.
People don't understand. One thing you got to understand is I don't care what somebody tell you. Is somebody entertaining somebody when you meet them?
Of course.
Nobody in
Y'all
this
ever
world,
think that they're not?
They're not texting somebody, at least just to
if they're single, yes. That's
so
absolutely
what I'm saying
it's
is
just your prevalence over that person.
Somebody, like I said earlier, somebody can tell you anything. How do you know it's the truth?
Well, I kind of want to speak about my experience about dating in Atlanta. Let me sit up for this. And the whole chivalry type of thing. So as most of you guys know, I'm recently single, right? You know, 5-year relationship, now I'm single. So I'm kind of in a space where like I want to be wild and free, but then I get into relationship mode and I'm like kind of on the fence. But for me, like, so I'm used to, you know, the man open the door, because that's what my ex-boyfriend did. Open the door, open the car door. And I'm dating these niggas here and like, you walk into the driver's side. I'm like, oh, you one of those? Okay, well let me go. Yeah, nigga, come open
one
this
of
door.
those. Damn.
That's another thing. So it's like these people, like how you. I mean, I guess I'm bougie now because I want you to open the door. But like you said, Devin, I look for a partnership because one dude I went on a date with, I'm the type if you pay for the meal, I'm gonna take the tip. You know what I'm saying?
That's
But then you
not a thing.
But then you got these other dudes like, well, I'm gonna pay for this. And, oh, you got it, you got this. And you got niggas trying to spend your own money, want you to buy for shit.
Right.
So for me, dating Atlanta has just been emotional.
It is
It's like, oh my God, do I supposed to like you? Do I not supposed to like you? Do I need to keep my legs closed and then bust it open? Like it's really, it's a lot of mind
now
games.
about the legs closed.
I'm just saying.
I've met several guys where they're not really like interested in me per se, but these are like male friends of mine where they're like, I've had sex with my girl day one, and that's my baby.
And I don't believe in that.
I do not
believe in that. I do not believe that it's a time frame. Like it's not. It's when you guys are
That's a
feeling
vibe.
it.
That's a vibe too.
Yeah,
vibe.
it's
It's
like
I would say this though.
That's not something you can plan.
Yeah,
Right.
man, and I don't take nothing from nobody. Like if we smashed on the first night, it's not like
smashed.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm like, oh man, she's real.
They don't
That's an age.
This is another thing too. I had a talk with a friend of mine who's a girl, and we were talking like just it's around the same lines of dating. Okay, so we are 26 and up. The majority, everybody here, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So, and like you know, as guys, anything that's attractive, they in college, 23, 24, like we hollering at, right? And like, so it's like, so say you go on a few dates or whatever, you kick it, whatever. And then like, you be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like, I don't know about you or, you know what I'm saying? But it seems like you pretty busy too. But like, I'm always busy. So like, sometimes I don't go home or sometimes like, I get home real late. And like, yo, like, come through and kick it. Doesn't necessarily have to be sex.
I got a question for you. I got a question for you.
Do we have a booty call hour segment?
Yeah,
No. I'm not talking
question
about really
though.
late. I'm not talking about really late. But say like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Like, hey.
That's not late.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying like
I wanna
just
hear
like
what they gotta say
I may
about
not like it may like hang. We went on a few dates. Whatever.
That was my next
that's what I'm
thing.
saying.
I
Like,
know that's not a problem.
like listen.
Yes.
So we went on a few dates and like, but it seems to me that anybody younger than 25, they look at it like, oh, like hesitant or whatever.
You creeper.
But any girl that I've met between the ages of 25 and up have been perfectly fine with it. And I even did.
That's how we are.
And look,
when
and I
we're
even did. And I even
That's
did.
why.
And I even did a thing. Like it was so crazy. I was talking. I had one girl, and I was like, hey. Like we went on like 2 dates.
Don't say a few then.
It was 2 days. And like literally like I'm like, yo, like, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? Let's just go kick it. She literally went to the movies and she was literally like across the street. Literally across the street from where she stays. So I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? We can just go kick it. And like, I forgot, I don't even remember what
She had an excuse though.
Excuse or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Cool, blah, blah, blah. But I go and so it's, then I know somebody else, another chick that I'm talking to or whatever. Not really talking to, but like we're more so cordial. Like I'll see her like, her studio is like literally like, her place is like right where the studio I filming.
Yeah.
So she always walks the dog. So she'll see my car and she'll send me like little eyes emojis.
See, that
and then
shit.
like, so I'll go.
she trying to
No.
She's definitely trying to give you the money.
No, she just like this. She just let me know like she's like outside walking. So we'll go walk.
trying to
and
smash.
She's playing it cute. I'm
All right,
telling
cool.
you right now, she's playing it cute.
At the end of the day, so I asked her, I was
She's
like,
playing
hey, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking like I just asked like a weird question, like a sarcastic / like stupid question.
Yeah.
Like do you go to guys, do you hang out with guys at their houses? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just
I
say.
can't
And she was
That's
like,
irritating.
you know what I'm saying?
Now
then
she
she
brought
was-
that up.
Then she responded, she was like, sure or something. Like, she's like, sure. And then I was like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? I was just asking, you know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. And she's like, yeah, sure. Like, not a problem. But she...
Because when you're in your early 20s, for women, we are very unsure of ourselves still at that age.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we are very much still thinking about, we're
Being
still counting body count in our early 20s.
So,
I'm still
and
counting
that's
body
what
count.
the conclusion that I came with. The conclusion I came
I ain't
with
gonna talk
was
about
the
nobody
conclusion
count.
that I came with was that's what it is. It's the age.
Yeah,
It's the
it is
age.
definitely
Yeah, like it wasn't like nothing. I'm not saying anything wrong or anything. It was just like an age difference. Like once you
Yeah.
get to a certain age,
You
don't
were
care.
sure. It's like cool. Like it's just like, yo, this is what adults do. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Right.
This is what adults do.
This is what adults like. You know, it's not. It doesn't necessarily have to be like sex. It's just like, yo, like come kick it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If it's
like,
a few dates,
I'm
it's
comfortable.
okay.
I'm comfortable. I can be honest and be comfortable saying that, like, I've met, guys, and I'm not saying I've had sex with them, but I've met guys where I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, this is like, I don't really want to. I don't know what to expect from you, but I do know.
I want a guy that you have.
You have aroused me a little bit, but
what's up?
I'm discreet about it because I don't.
Devin has a hot box.
Yes.
I'm discreet about it because I'm not, sitting up there trying to just be out here and keeping it real. Atlanta and the sex and the all the other
let me
stuff
tell you something. And I
crazy.
told both of you guys that at the age of 30, we have no choice but to be thoughtful when we're single. Let me tell you why we have to be thoughtful. This is why we have to be
Mama,
thoughtful.
she bust me out.
No, I want to tell you why.
hear
This
this.
is how the dating scene goes in Atlanta. And if I'm lying, I want the ladies, and even you, because you've been here for a little while, and even you if you
Have you
been here.
dibbled down?
But I'm gonna tell you how it
before
goes.
you move?
So you meet somebody, you vibe, it's cool. You go on a date, you have sex. You have sex, it goes on for a little while, and then it starts getting to the point where it's like, okay, so what are we doing? We get to that point. It's not most of the time for the guy.
Y'all,
it's
this is
mostly
spooky.
us.
Listen to what Brittany's saying, because it's spooky. It really
So
happens.
what is going on? So then
That
you
should replace my current life.
That's what I said. When she told
Go
y'all,
ahead,
no.
Brittany, I'm
When
listening.
Brittany pre-warned me, I didn't think I'm like,
Yeah, she turned me into this person that she's describing. Because I was not this girl. We don't go out and then we gotta have sex. I was not that girl, but she turned me to that girl. Tell the story,
I did
Brittany.
not say you have to have sex, but no. So then you meet them and you're kicking and you're vibing, you're having a good time, and then of course as a woman we're like, okay, I start catching feelings. Just any woman that cannot catch feelings, having a sexual intercourse with somebody on a regular, that's my opinion. Most likely they're in a real whole stage in their life.
They're a boss.
Everybody has their stages in life that you are a hoe. I'm sure every woman does. So most of the time, if you cannot catch emotions, you're probably in your whole stage right now.
Yeah.
That's just what I'm
that's
saying.
really
So
real.
good, I'm not
That is
there
real.
yet.
Okay, so if you're still catching emotions, and you get emotions, and then the shit don't work out, so then you're like, oh shit, I'm back on trying to.
But would you agree?
Get a team.
But would you?
That's my life.
Listen. But look, I don't. Having a team is challenging, and I really.
Oh my god.
Hello.
I prefer to meet one guy that can just kind
But
of.
are you really in your dating life meeting one guy? Let's just keep it real. We're all not just meeting one guy.
We tried to find one guy, but none of them worked to just be that one.
I'm meeting a lot of guys and different guys, like different shit, different black, white, whatever, however you want to say.
Right.
I meet a lot of different guys, but I do.
You want one guy though.
I want one.
Yeah.
I want one.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to put myself out there where I'm having sex with all these people, and I'm not trying to act like I'm a little ass girl, and I don't want to fuck you.
I'm just saying, but
You know what I mean? So it gets kind of graphic.
that's not how it goes. Being honest, if we meet somebody, it don't work. And 3 months later, 4 months later, you'd probably slept with 2 dudes within the last 4 months on accident. It ain't like you was like,
have had some accidents.
busting open, meeting dudes,
have
like, oh
accidents.
yeah, let's have sex. No, you're vibing with them, you're getting to know them.
Oh, meaning like, okay, like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like 4 to 6 months,
That's a
and
long
you're
time.
meeting people.
The only thing that gets me is when I vibe with a guy off rip, and I'm just like, okay, the attraction's there, and then the conversation's there, because I'm a conversate. If you conversate with me right, that is where I'll be like, oh shit.
But you're still not gonna stop
Let me
talking.
not like him shit.
But you should not still stop talking to your other people because the shit may not work out.
Well, no, that's
And you
what I'm
ain't
saying.
got
I've done
nobody
that
to run-
before.
no, you
I've
gotta
done that
have a
before and got
game
hurt.
plan.
Because I think that
You gotta have a team. It's a game. You gotta have a game plan.
If one of us got a team,
No, and that's
I expect y'all to have a team
it
now.
goes back to what you
I
said.
expect y'all to
It
have
goes
a
back
team.
to what you said. If
Listen,
somebody's
though.
dating somebody before they meet you, I think.
No. I'm not saying dating is they're entertaining somebody.
I don't care. You're a fool if you don't make a single man. You're a fool. If you are a damn fool and you need to grow up, if you still thinking no. If you're a woman and you meet a guy and he ain't talking to nobody else.
Yeah, you stupid as hell.
Unless he just got out of a relationship, that can be possible.
But this is my thing though.
Bitch,
What
you
do
need to
you
get
gotta
your shit
define
checked.
talking. You gotta define
Well, hold on,
talking.
hold on.
Because it's a million.
Be
Listen,
honest.
I have a ton of female friends that I know that may contact me. Hey, how's everything? This, that, and third. And I can
That's
speak to them on a regular basis
different.
and never had a sexual
They
contact
not
with
on
them
the
at
team
all.
though. They not
That's
on
what
the
I'm
team.
saying. So you gotta define.
That,
what
I
you
know.
say
Hold, and,
talking.
now, and to be perfectly honest,
I want to hear what you have to say.
who's to say that that is like actually really possible to meet somebody that's really not talking to anybody. Like, talking may be like a
it's fake as hell.
It's not. When I met my ex, I wasn't talking to a soul.
And to be perfectly honest with you, I'm not even gonna say that. But anyway, like,
I tell you all my secrets.
you know what I'm saying? But like, you could be in a space right now where it's like you're just focusing on you, or like you just focusing
And then
on
you
your
have to
career,
meet somebody.
and you really just like not really. You may
That's usually when you
may
meet
have some
somebody.
people that you text
Always.
every now and then. Like, but it's like as far as like talking to, like,
I'm
hey,
talking about dating. When
no,
I say
yeah, if you're
that's
not,
perfect.
if we
That's-
never been
that is-
out,
like going out
If
doing
we never,
stuff.
never been out,
no. So
and
that's
never had
I'm
any sexual
telling you,
anything, we're not
that
talking.
that is very, very, that is very doggone possible. You can meet somebody that when they be like, yo, I'm really not talking about
Oh
anybody.
no, I think it's possible. What I'm saying is, don't go into your situation thinking.
Don't go
They
to
don't
every
have options.
situation
That's what you
thinking
mean.
that.
Yeah, no,
They don't have options.
No, I don't
They don't
think.
necessarily got to be talking to somebody.
I think a man should
Everybody
know.
has an option for
but
somebody
see,
that's interested in it.
I think a man should know that I do have options because I'm not out there helplessly looking.
Everybody
you need
gonna
to know.
If I'm
that
attracted
you have
to you,
options,
or you
nigga.
attracted, you ain't the only person attracted to somebody
Exactly.
in the world.
But
so.
back in the day, a man when he saw if a man
They
came
were still messing with other girls. I
That's true,
promise
but
you.
that's a
Back in
whole
the day.
other
Men have not
show.
Saying back
changed
in
at
the
all.
day.
From the basis of it is if a man, when a man seen you, he wanted you, he didn't care who the hell was flocking around you. He didn't care who you was talking to or what you was doing. If he wanted you, he got you. He put in that work, and when he got you, he kept you. A lot of the times, me personally, I get got, but I've yet to get kept thus far while I've been single so long. It's because a man can do this and do that. And I know my role as a woman, and I'm very domestic. You would think like, oh, Barbie, she's all crazy, but I'm
think we're
actually
all
very
domestic.
domestic.
Yeah.
I cook, clean,
Cook,
I do all that,
clean.
Yeah.
and I never can be kept. So that's my dilemma. So it is kind of hard, especially when I talk to somebody else, a peer of mine, and they think about marriage. But I'm sitting up here like, girl, I'm just chilling right now because when I tried to do that marriage thing and be submissive and all that stuff,
You were
ran
just missing
into
the wrong person though. So don't.
Randy,
blame
do you
that.
cook?
Yes, a
Randy,
lot.
Randy. First of all, Randy be throwing
Let
it
him
down.
know. Let him know.
Randy be. I will put a ring on his Randy deserve a ring, baby. What's your size ring? What's your size?
5.5.
All right, and I'm a 6, y'all.
Yeah, I think that is one thing about us. We all are still the traditional women
Brittany
that
make
cook.
homemade cookies and homemade frosting.
I-
I'm just saying. I didn't know how to act when I ate the fucking cookies. I didn't know
Maybe
what
y'all
to
should
do.
dating.
No,
Sound like
I need a heart. I need a
relationship,
vein. I need a man. I need a
Okay,
vein.
I need a taping.
I need a vein. If y'all, all the ladies out there, if y'all know, I need a vein in my wine.
Well, I definitely think that for you guys, I think it was a very good conversation. I'm glad.
Yeah, absolutely.
It really was an eye opener to hear guys' opinions on this whole
Yes.
situation. I'm interested to have you back, especially after like 6 months of being here.
Oh my
To see if
gosh,
you have a new
right?
vision
To see
outlook
what
on
it
life.
says. Yeah.
So I definitely
Bro,
want
it's gonna be the same.
I'm gonna have the same vision.
It's gonna have the same. It's,
Every first date in Atlanta is to the same.
Oh my God.
like he's gonna have the same. He's gonna have the same.
Okay, everybody wear condoms.
You know why I'm gonna have the same vision? Because I'm gonna be me regardless.
Exactly, and then he's
So
gonna be
regardless
here.
I'm talking about for the girls that you
Regardless
want.
of, listen, I lied to you not. I done been to damn near every state doing music, whether it was for music, football, or something. I done met every type of female there is that I've ran, the females I've ran into, and it doesn't change. Just
So
like,
are you guys
just like the men
confident
don't
in what
change.
you want though? So both of you guys, can you
They
say?
come with experience. Once
Are
you
you guys
experience people,
confident?
you know what you want.
But are you confident in what you want? Like, do you know what type? If the woman walked through the door right now and whatever, like, would you know she's the one? That's my thing. No.
Right.
No,
Okay.
no, not at
Do
all.
you know? So you don't
Really?
know exactly.
It don't
what you
matter.
want?
It don't. I've
You
learned,
know what you don't
I've
want.
learned it does not matter what you want. All it
know what
matters
I
is what
don't
you don't
want.
want.
You know what it is?
Everybody knows
Yeah.
they don't
I
want
know what I
I
don't
don't
want.
But I'm still struggling. I'm still like trying to like figure out what I want to put up with.
That's
That
what it
makes
is.
sense.
What you want to.
What I want to put up with.
'Cause it really
Because
don't
it may
matter
be
what you
somebody
want.
like, okay, it may be like, you know, passive voice, I guess, of like, okay, do I want to put up with someone who's not really a good communicator, or do I want to put up with somebody who's like goes out all the fucking time, or like what? Like I'm still trying to figure out what extent
First of all, you guys are, no offense, you are in your early 20s, so you still have time to
He's not in
figure
his
it out.
early
about to be
20s.
He's about 30, but you're gonna figure out. It's still things you're
Don't
gonna figure
matter
out.
what you want. What you want.
You
don't matter.
you have to
I will
What
say
you
this,
deserve
I
and
will
what
say
you gonna
this.
get, what you gonna receive
No,
is what you gonna get.
I will say this,
It's
though.
still, I think you
You
have
want
to
$1
know
million,
what you
that
want.
mean you gonna
I
get
will
it.
say this.
Because I don't want no big girl. I don't want a big girl.
am-
That's just all there
I
is
do
to
tell
it.
myself in my head though, I'm looking for like a
You don't like
feeling.
small titties, and I'm not gonna get the girl with small
feeling.
titties. Like, you don't want that, so why get what you don't want?
That is true, but I will say this, like I am looking for like a feeling. Like it's gotta be like a feeling.
I think that's
Like
awesome.
a feeling, like it gotta be like, damn, like
Chemistry. Gotta be the head of
Yeah,
chemistry.
like,
Yes.
that's the
So
it
person
gotta be
I
like
do.
this. You know?
Chemistry
Like,
is
you know what I'm saying?
big.
Like damn,
Chemistry
like
will hold the relationship.
Yes.
Well, this was cute. I
It
like it.
was
I enjoyed all of
awesome,
this. I enjoyed
guys.
the talk
Yes,
and
yes.
so forth. We have to do this again.
We
you
are. I
know.
want you guys to come back, and you gotta tell us when we can come on your
you
show.
guys can come to my
Brittany
show.
not gonna let you lead this set.
Yeah,
without
having
having
a
it.
2 out of
damn
3. 2 out of 3.
Well, let's talk about it.
I don't know. Randy made good if she brings the special.
She bring the
dish.
cookies.
I gotta
bring
Cookies and ice.
Randy-
We should
The
cook.
cookies and ice.
We should cook for them.
We can have a
Randy-
cookie.
Look,
Sounds
see,
good.
I like you, bro. It ain't even
Ain't
got
today
nothing-
like
it's French-
Sweetie Day or something like
I
that?
don't know.
Oh,
Is it-
Ask
and
her,
look,
wasn't
look,
today like something
she
called
already-
Sweetie Day or
you
something?
see
Where
where
a girl
she
take
she
care of
could-
that?
She
that's what
likes
they
to be
told me.
resistant. She
Yeah,
you gotta
it's
tame
no
her.
problem. with
Tame
that.
me.
I thought that must be an up north thing because people down south don't know about Sweetest Day.
I'm
That's
like,
an up
what the
north
hell
They
thing.
is
don't.
Somebody from down here is the one who told me about it today.
Yeah, they probably from.
I don't know
Today's
what that
sweetest
is.
day, but
Where
we
they
didn't
talk
get to
from.
cook.
Where the
so
girl
I'm sorry.
take, it's where the girl take care of the guy all day.
I heard of that
It's
before.
like the guy Valentine's Day.
But look at
Oh,
us. Okay, so since everybody was talking about their show, let's kind of drop our social media names so you guys can
Yes.
follow us.
Yes.
Our website, see what's going on.
I am at Miss Brittany Nicole _ for Instagram, and then Snapchat I am Miss Brittany N.
You can follow me on all social media at Sneaker SNEAKERQUE. You know, check me out magazinemod.com. You also can catch me
MOT.com.
Yeah, MOT magazine MOT.com for all my sit down exclusive interviews with independent artists as well as celebrities and stuff like that. Then also I have a show every Wednesday on Live Hip Hop Daily TV.
Ooh.
So and it's like a modern day rap scene in the basement where I have a live DJ and I have a couch where we bring guests on. Entertainment news. So yeah, you can catch me on all that. But you can pretty much find all that on my social media.
That's interesting. I'm excited.
And yeah, and that's pretty much me.
I'm gonna follow him.
Right,
She's
yeah.
doing it right now, ladies.
What
Put
is
your
it
phone on,
again?
y'all.
Sneaker.
Okay, at Sneaker Q.
Yep.
Okay, and then keep going. I just wanted to make sure I got it.
Alrighty,
right.
so you can follow me, Randy O, on all social media. I want to say on Instagram it's Randy O ×3. On my
So what's-
Snapchat,
So
yeah.
what's ask? What's the? What?
I got rid of that. You need to check my Instagram again.
Ask her
Okay.
about it because it's not there no
Oh.
more.
That's still on my. That's still on my Snapchat.
Well, I don't know what to tell you because that's not my name anymore, so don't call me that. So,
It happened to me like that too.
let me tell you another thing. So, guys, I do my own personal
She's not invited
blogging.
to my show.
Excuse me, really, Randy.
She's so
And I do it like I broadcast on my social media pages on Sunday, but you can follow that too on Radio on YouTube. Thank you.
Fellas.
You can follow me on my social media at Dre the God. That's DREDAGAAWD. All social media. I got my own website at blackguys.com. It's www.BLAACGAAWDS. It's spelled Black Guys like that because it's BLAAC, Born Leaders Accepting All Challenges.
Okay,
And
now.
Guys is spelled GAAWDS for going against all world discrimination. It's a group of guys.
Can you stand up so we can see your shirt?
Yes, please. It's
I
hot.
like that. This is you for real?
Yeah, this is mine. It says mentally attractive.
Okay, so when we gonna get some shirts?
I'm actually ordering more this week.
Okay, because we will wear your
Really, that's
shirt.
a nice cotton.
I got a really cute outfit I can wear with that shirt. What other colors you got? Other colors?
Are you talking about
Yeah,
the
I got
goddess
all-
and guys?
all-
That's
yeah,
the other
the
goddess.
clothing line is called Guys and Goddesses.
It's a girl that does it too?
No, this is different. I do
It's a girl that got to here too.
Yeah, I got it. It's
Goddess.
called Black
Guys and
Guys and
Goddesses.
Goddesses. So it's like that. And
But I like that shirt a lot. I want that shirt. It's very nice.
mentally
as soon as I get them
attractive.
in, you'll know.
Okay.
We got other ones too. We got other clothing line too. We got
What,
some
so
that
I'm
says
gonna look at your website. You
shirts
already
that say
got
"I am Black History." I got shirts that say "Beautiful." It's like every woman, shape of woman. The letters are going across each one.
Oh, I like that a lot.
He accepts the podcast.
So I do music. I do music also. So I'm my music and everything.
He's a man Y'all better not sleep on Philly.
7 streams. Residual.
You better say that word.
I know my money.
Always have more than one trick.
Absolutely.
All right, and last but not least,
I got a lot of tricks.
Last but not least, y'all can follow me on Instagram at The Real Barbie. Snapchat is Beauty Barbie. And also you can check my website out, devinbarbie.com, and you'll see some exclusive stuff from me on there.
Well, yeah, thank you guys for having me.
Thank you very much.
Definitely thank you for having me.
Thank
So
you for
everybody's
finishing your
drinks
drinks.
Wait,
Also, we forgot
babysitter.
something. Hold on, guys. Yeah, he
gotta
was
shovel that up. You can't leave our
Also,
stuff out.
make sure you check out At 7 with the Girls, and then we are actually working on our website as well. We got to get a photo shoot with our new videographer who is so awesome.
Shout out to
Shout out to our videographer, Hollywood.
Shout out. So
y'all want more? We're gonna give you more. Thanks to him.
So thank you guys for all coming in. We hope to see you soon, and thank you guys sipping with the girls and a few guys.
Bye bye.